What is going on, guys? This is Jeremy Scott, and I'm here to, unfortunately, give you some information about something that is not going to matter once we get to Tuesday. I'm debating. I don't know why I'm here. Okay, I know why I'm here, but it's the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. It's the WrestleMania of the summer. You know what? I'm going to say three things right now. Number one, I have not watched programming since Great Balls of Fire. Not watched Raw. Have not watched SmackDown. I've seen bits and pieces of Raw and SmackDown. But I've not sat here and watched 3 hours of Raw every week. I have not sat here and watched 2 hours of SmackDown every week. Number two, I know who's in what match, and I know the circumstances leading up to every single fucking match. Number three, with no knowledge of what has gone on TV in the grand scheme of things, and I'm not fully invested in the storylines and all that other shit, I'm going to sit here and I'm probably still going to very accurately predict. That's right. This is your 2017 SummerSlam. What the fuck is SummerSlam? This is your 2017 SummerSlam previews and predictions, motherfuckers. You know, it's funny because it's Friday. We're 2 days away from SummerSlam. NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 is tomorrow, which I will be watching. I don't even watch NXT, and I cannot not watch TakeOver. Come on, that's the sad part. I don't have to watch NXT, but I can sit here and watch NXT TakeOver and always be entertained. It's weird how that kind of shit works. But now I'll admit I actually didn't watch NXT Chicago, so but there's a few different reasons for that. But either way, I'm watching Brooklyn because I'm really intrigued by some of the matches. I want to see the Asuka and Moon match. I actually really want to see this Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship. I'm intrigued by these kinds of things. So I mean, NXT is still going to be interesting in and of itself. So, I mean, plus I want to see if Adam Cole makes an appearance. Anywho, we're not here to talk about NXT. We're here to talk about SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. That's what I think about the biggest party of the summer. You want to know why? Because SummerSlam is going to suck! Yeah! We're ignoring the fact that they're probably going to have one of the best main events that they've had all year long. Yeah, think about it. You got to realize the main events that they're competing against. Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton in a Punjabi prison match. They're also competing against Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. They're also competing against a Royal Rumble which featured Roman Reigns coming out at 30. You forgot about that, didn't you? Yeah, you remember that? Remember when all this shit happened? Roman Reigns sat there and faced Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship with Chris Jericho sitting in a shark cage, and then he fucking lost, and it's like, oh, poor Roman Reigns. And then you had AJ Styles versus John Cena, where John Cena got his 16th world title. You remember those things, correct? Okay, yeah. Remember that AJ Styles lost his WWE Championship that night, okay? He didn't enter the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens retained his his Universal Championship. So it's like, so you would think, in the grand scheme of things, well, Roman Reigns lost. Doesn't mean he's gonna sit here and be entering the Royal. Fuck no. 30th. Forgot that, didn't you? That just reminded you shit you hated. That's my goal. Goldberg versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. Remember that? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. It doesn't have much competition. Yes, Great Balls of Fire had, Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe, but we're getting an upgrade. So, it's not hard for that to be bettered. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about how the main event's going to be the best main event of the year, because it's probably going to be. Fuck you if you say anything was better than what this is going to end up being, because there's no way that this match is going to underdeliver. There's no fucking way. You want to know why? Because it has nothing to live up to. It doesn't. There's nothing that has been better the whole year that this match cannot be the best main event that WWE puts on all fucking year. Because you know what? They ain't gonna do shit at Survivor Series. You know they're not. There's not another big pay-per-view coming up until next year. So they have very little competition. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay here and we're gonna talk about everything else. We're going to talk about how the card is complete shit. We're going to talk about how it's completely predictable, especially because, yes, I know what happened on Tuesday and how Baron Corbin fucked up his cash-in. Worse than Damian Sandow. Worse than John Cena. Yes, they both failed in their cash-ins, but here's the difference. Sandow actually was halfway competitive in his match. John Cena lost his cash-in because of a disqualification. I find it kind of funny how all three of the people that lost their cash-ins somehow involved John Cena. Yes, Cena was one of them, and he also has been cashed in on. But what I'm saying is, think of it like this. The 3 failed attempts all involved Cena. No correlation? None? Okay, whatever. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over all... How many matches is it? 13? Fuck. 13 fucking matches. 13 fucking matches. This isn't WrestleMania. This is SummerSlam, man. Damn it. Alright. We're going to go over the matches that are on the pre-show because they have some importance to them. You have 2 title matches on the pre-show. And then we'll go into the main card. So, let's start off with Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Why the hell does Tozawa have the title? I know he won it. I know he won it from Neville on Raw. I'm well aware of that. I just want to know, why? Why, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why does Tozawa had to have beaten Neville on free TV? Do we not give a fuck about pay-per-views anymore? I thought you guys wanted fucking network subscriptions. But you guys want to give away perfectly legit matches on free TV. You want to give perfectly legit title changes on TV. You know what? This is reminiscent of the Attitude Era. There used to be title changes on, Raw and SmackDown all the time. But the difference is that it wasn't every week. And usually the titles that would change hands were, it was like you have a tag team title change here, you have an Intercontinental title change here, you would occasionally get a world title change here. You know what? If there's going to be a sporadic change, there's going to be a sporadic belt change on, on live TV, not on pay-per-view, I want a world title change to happen on free TV. I'm not saying it needs to be in a massive match. Hell, fucking Corbin successfully cashing in on SmackDown would have been nice. How often do you see a new world champion crown on free TV? Never. I don't even remember the last time it's happened. Probably at a previous fucking cash in. I mean, crap, Dean Ambrose cashed in at Money in the Bank last time. Randy Orton cashed in. Was it Randy Orton previously? No. Who the fuck was Money in the Bank holder last? Was it Sheamus? That seems like it was too soon ago. Okay, maybe it was. Okay, when Sheamus cashed in on Roman Reigns at Survivor Series I don't even know who before that. Fuck that. It's not important. My point is that the last time that the world title has changed hands on a, you know what? Fuck it. Because now I'm kind of irritated, but I will look this up as I'm explaining the rest of this. Anyway, the fact that Tozawa is the champion kind of gives away the ending here, because you're not really going to be expecting Neville to win here. I mean, if he does, then why the fuck the hell did you take the belt off him? That just makes... I hate when they do shit like that, when they say, oh yeah, I beat you, and then fucking 2 days later give it back to him. Tozawa wins because it makes no sense for Neville to just get it back a couple days later. It's just like when Kevin Owens beat AJ Styles just for AJ Styles to get it back 2 days later. It makes no fucking sense. It's illogical. It's stupid. And you know it. And that's just how it is. So I pick Tozawa to win over Neville. Due to interference, you know, I really don't. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say he wins clean. I'm gonna have to say he wins clean. How he wins, I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. So, but that's what I'm going. I'm going with Tozawa over Neville. Clean. There may be some trickery from Titus O'Neil. I'm not sure. I'm not leaning on that, but hey, you never know. So next we have the New Day versus the Usos. The supposed team is going to be Biggie and Xavier Woods for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This has probably been the most lucrative feud that's been on SmackDown, because SmackDown's been god awful from what I've seen and what I've heard and what I'm more than well aware of. The New Day obviously got the titles off of the Usos back at Battlegrounds. So, do I see a title change here? Not really. I really see them retaining. I see most of the champions retaining tonight, just to give you guys a heads up. But I mean, they've had, from what I've seen, they've had, you know, a pretty good dynamic going on. I still don't see the Usos winning. They probably will get them off the New Day. I do not see it happen at SummerSlam, especially since the New Day did not have a match at WrestleMania. They didn't really have a WrestleMania moment. So I feel like they're going into this. This is half the reason they're probably the champions right now. I see them going into SummerSlam as champions. I see them walking out of SummerSlam as champions. That's just how it's going to go. So maybe the Usos beat them on fucking SmackDown. I fucking know. But that's what I'm going with. New Day defeats the Usos the same usual way they always win. Next, you got the Hardys and Jason Jordan versus the Miz Taraj, which consisted of the Miz, Curtis Axel, and Boo Dallas. This match got thrown together strictly because of Scott Dawson tearing his tricep and him being out, because I guess the initial idea was for the Hardys to verse the Revival. Today, well, at SummerSlam, obviously that's not happening. Then Jason Jordan has been feuding with The Miz, and obviously, you know, they feel that a Miz versus Jason Jordan match just is a little too soon. Jason Jordan challenging for the Intercontinental Championship is pretty goddamn quick. So how do you work around that? Let's do a 6-man tag. He's got the Miz Taraj. Let's find Jason Jordan some partners. The Hardys, they were supposed to have a match. We're not gonna sit here and pay the Hardys all this money not to be on SummerSlam. Let's put them with Jason Jordan. Let's put them in there. Yeah, we got the Hardys on there. Yay! Who do you think wins? It's the pre-show. Babyfaces almost always win on the pre-show. Very rarely do heels win on the pre-show. So who do I think wins? The Hardys and Jason Jordan. Simple as that. Does anyone care about this match in general? Fuck no, because this got brought up on Monday. Actually, no, this didn't even get brought up on Monday. It got announced yesterday. What am I thinking? This got announced later. It wasn't even announced on fucking... It doesn't fucking matter. No one cares about this match. It's going to be the Hardys and Jason Jordan, who beats the Miz Taraj, because who knows, whatever. So now we get to the main card. So it's like, okay, now we got to determine what's worth watching on this show. Is there anything worth watching at all? Well, let's see. We're gonna make this real quick. We're gonna delve into a few things, because you know that's just how it works. In fact, well, I've got you guys here. the last time that the world title changed hands, I can't believe I forgot about this. The world title changed hands on free TV was when Roman Reigns won it from Sheamus on Raw. I can't believe I forgot all about that. Yeah, there you go. But, yeah, that was the last time that somebody won it on free TV. Before that, I'm going pretty far. 2011, during the infamous Rey Mysterio, John Cena, CM Punk Monday Night Raw bullshit. That was the last time that the WWE Championship changed hands on free TV. That does not include the vacation of the title. That does not include the stripping of a title. Obviously, this is being awarded or winning the title, basically. And the last time since Roman Reigns won it from Sheamus in apparently a title versus career match. Really? I wasn't actively watching it at that time, but my point still resonates. 2011, ignoring the Roman Reigns win, which I do remember actually got a slight pop. The last time we've had somebody get crowned as WWE champion was on Raw was in 2011, so it was a good 6 years ago. So it doesn't happen very often. It would have been nice if we had gotten that. Who the fuck am I? So that's just how the world works. Anyway, so let's get into the rest of the card. John Cena versus Baron. Well, actually, I'm gonna wait and do that for a little later. Big Show versus Big Cass. Fuck this match. This match is stupid. No one gives two flying fucks about it. Big Cass, he's complete shit. Big Show is on. He needs to. I'm surprised he hasn't retired yet. He needs to go bye bye. But Enzo Amore is going to be suspended above the ring in a shark cage. This is the third time the shark cage has been used in the last year. The first time with the Authors of Pain's manager being suspended in a shark cage during their match with TM61. Was it TM61 or was it DIY? Fuck, I can't remember now. That was the first time it was brought into the fold. They then did it at the Royal Rumble, where Jericho was suspended from a shark cage during the Universal Championship match between Owens and Roman Reigns. So apparently this is a gimmick they want to keep using because it keeps popping up. The fact that Enzo is going to be in a shark cage is stupid. The fact that this match isn't even existing is stupid. Winner is going to be Big Cass because Big Show has nothing to gain from winning, and this feud needs to end. Everybody already knows that Big Cass and Enzo should not have split, but they split them anyway because fuck tag teams this year. So your winner, Big Cass, and then he'll probably fucking drop the fucking shark cage and beat the belligerently shit out of Enzo. Fuck, I don't know. Randy Orton versus Rusev. This match got thrown together for no reason, and I know it did. Who do you think wins? Randy Orton, because he has lost the last 3 pay-per-view matches to Jinder fucking Mahal. When he dropped the title to Jinder Mahal in the last 2 pay-per-view matches where he couldn't beat Jinder Mahal to get his title back. I don't know why. Jinder Mahal could get beat by a toddler. But Randy Orton has suffered 3 straight pay-per-view losses. This is Rusev's first pay-per-view match since he's gotten back. Or sorry, second match since he's gotten back. He lost to John Cena in the flag match at Battleground. Do you really think they're going to give Rusev a win? Fuck no! So guess what? Randy Orton wins. Do you care? No. No one cares. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. I had a build for Finn Balor. I built the perfect build for Finn Balor to get to SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt was in that build. Him and Bray Wyatt were going to feud for 2 months and have an epic feud that led to him facing Seth Rollins and the formation of the Bullet Club with Gallows and Anderson, who are not on the card, by the way. They were all... It was going to be epic. Now he's just facing Bray Wyatt because he poured a bucket of blood on him. And we're going to get the Demon, by God. Twice in a year. Twice in a year that we're going to see the Demon King. Both times at SummerSlam. Not arguing that factor. I'm okay with that. Of course, you know, Finn Balor's been gone most of the year. But We're going to see Demon Balor? Yes. Is he going to beat Bray Wyatt? Yeah, because it's Demon Balor. He never shows up. You can't allow the Demon Balor to lose. It's just simple booking. An idiot knows that, I would imagine. But yeah, Demon Balor wins. Because it's Demon Balor. That's why. I don't have to give you any other reasons. You want to know why beyond that? Fuck you. Go figure something else out. Make up some random predictions as to why so-and-so is going to beat so-and-so. I'm telling you why they're going to win because of logic. Has nothing to do with storyline. Has nothing to do with booking. Has nothing to do with who should have what and why. I'm giving you these answers. I am telling you who's going to win based on simple, predictable logic. And you know what? This is key to this. If I get more than half of this, if I got all these right, without watching any build, any significant build, that just proves that WWE is more than predictable. Hell, I might fucking get encouraged to start doing reviews again. Who the fuck knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so anyway, where the hell are we? Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Raw Women's Championship. They have a pretty good dynamic. I've seen them wrestle before. Obviously, Sasha Banks got screwed out of the title because she fucking just walked, because Alexa Bliss just walked away and just left her hanging at Great Balls of Fire. So that would lead me to think that Alexa Bliss is going to drop the title to Banks. The fact that this was originally Bayley versus Alexa Bliss, and now we're getting the match which we probably should have got anyway, which was supposed to be Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss, leads me to think that because of the circumstances, Sasha Banks is actually going to defeat Alexa Bliss. But here's the thing. With so many titles on heels right now, okay? Sheamus and Cesaro, Raw Tag Team Champions, they're heels. AJ Styles is a babyface. Jinder Mahal is a heel. Alexa Bliss is a heel. Naomi's a babyface. Brock Lesnar is technically a babyface. The Miz is a heel. And the New Day is a babyface. And Tozawa is a babyface. You've got to have a certain number of heels leaving this night as champion. Alexa Bliss retains. Why do I say that? Because if you predicted the way everybody thinks it's going to happen, Sasha Banks is going to win, Naomi's going to retain, all this other bullshit, and based on the other things, you've got to have credible heels coming out of your SummerSlam pay-per-view, so that way you can start building up baby faces towards WrestleMania. Alexa Bliss walks away with the championship. I can almost bet you when the rematch comes around, Sasha Banks will beat her. Until then, Alexa Bliss beats Sasha Banks strictly on the idea that most of the other heels are going to lose. Sorry. Next, we're going to do Naomi versus Natalya. You know what? SmackDown Women's Championship. I love Naomi's title. They would not have given her that custom-ass title if she was going to lose it to Natalya. I'm sorry. She's not a credible winner. This is like when Dolph Ziggler got put in the WWE Championship match. Where the fuck has she been this entire time? All of a sudden, oh, you're a #1 contender. Like Jinder Mahal. But just based on the concept that I don't see Natalya beating Naomi. I could see a Carmella cash in. That would be a little too predictable, especially after Baron Corbin fucked up on fucking Tuesday. I could see Carmella holding that briefcase for a good while, for a good long while. Naomi retains, beats Natalya, no cash in. I am calling it now, because the last fucking how many contracts have been cashed in at SummerSlam? I mean, I keep going to reference shit. It's just sad. It really is. And the thing is, this is the first women's Money in the Bank match, and the best part about it is that the last few have happened at pay-per-views. You got to figure Dean Ambrose cashed in on Money in the Bank. Sheamus cashed in at Survivor Series. Seth Rollins cashed in at WrestleMania. Damien Sandow cashed in on Raw. Randy Orton cashed in SummerSlam. I mean, you've got, what, 1, 2... I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it should have been more at SummerSlam. Maybe it's just the significance of when Orton cashed in on Daniel Bryan and the significance of Alberto Del Rio cashing in at CM Punk makes me think that's happened more often in August. But a lot of the times, the cash-ins come very quickly. I mean, crap. I mean, fucking RVD cashed in June, Edge cashed in May. Not long after, you know. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was after. That was back when it was on WrestleMania's card. You've got June, March, July, latest being November, August, December, July, April. Dolph Ziggler's was the longest, I know that. August, March, October, November, June, August. A lot of it happens in August. A lot of cash-ins have happened in August. So, statistically speaking, that would be the most likely time for her to cash in. I feel like she's going to do the Dolph Ziggler and hold it for a while, because we haven't had a long briefcase holder in a minute. So, I feel like that's why I'm saying Naomi wins. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. This will probably be the best match of the night. Minus the Fatal 4-Way. This is going to be the best singles match of the night. Does that mean that I care about this match? Not really, because you got Shane McMahon as a special guest referee, and you know what's going to fucking happen. AJ Styles is going to retain. He's going to retain for a little bit because he's going to lose that belt eventually if the proposed idea is Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 34. If that's the idea and if that's the game plan, AJ Styles is going to hold his belt a little bit longer. So, I feel like Kevin Owens is not going to win this match. AJ Styles retains because of shenanigans and all this other shit. Maybe Kevin Owens hits McMahon, he disqualifies him. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. AJ's going to win because it's SummerSlam, and yeah, that's my reason. What else do we have? John Cena versus Baron Corbin. This match got thrown together for some bullshit reason, and it gave John Cena a way to fucking screw Baron Corbin out of the title, out of the freaking Money in the Bank cash-in, which was complete bullshit. I am not going to talk anymore about that because it's complete bullshit and there's no reason to acknowledge it anymore. I'm going to take a stick from JD, and I want to see Baron Corbin beat the living bejesus out of John Cena. I want him left in a pool of blood. I want him... He's supposed to be gone doing shit anyway. So that leads me to think Baron Corbin's going to beat him senseless. I want John Cena stretchered out. That's what I want to see. That would be epic to me. That's what I want to see. You want to have that oh my god moment. I want Baron Corbin to decimate John Cena. I want John Cena to be a cocky little bastard, and then Baron Corbin get disqualified, and then just beat the living piss out of John Cena and leave him in a wake of nothing. I want to see I want to see John Cena stretchered out. That is the only that doesn't even make up for Corbin looking like a dumbass. But at least at that point, I can highly expect Baron Corbin to go on a massive tear and do some insane damage. So, but then you've got the variable of the WWE Championship. So, who wins, Cena or Corbin? I'm gonna be outside the box to say Corbin. Actually, I'm gonna say John Cena wins by DQ based on what I just said. John Cena wins by DQ because Baron Corbin gets DQ'd on purpose, or the match never happens, and Baron Corbin just boom, LED board. End of days on the ramp. End of days on the ramp. End of days on the ramp. Deep six on the ramp. Deep six on the ramp. Oh, no. Stretcher. Bye-bye, John Cena. Bye. All right. Tag Team Championships. Raw Tag Team Championships. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean and Seth Rollins. You would think the likeliest scenario is for Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to win. Everybody's talking Dean Ambrose heel turn on Seth Rollins. It's probably going to happen at SummerSlam. I doubt it, because if Sheamus is going to go and do this movie, then this is going to be your opportunity to do it. You know what? Just for shock and awe value, and because it's the Shield reunion, I want Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins beat Shazamus. Yeah, Shazamus. Beat Shazamus. We're going with that. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins beats Sheamus. Alright, who else do we have on here? Fuck. WWE Championship match and the Fatal 4-Way. Alright. Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja, versus the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura wins. I am not even going to explain anything else. He wins. After what happened on Tuesday, Nakamura wins. Because if Jinder Mahal meets Nakamura, then they're pushing Jinder Mahal like he is the modern day god of everything. The god of India, as they say. Jinder Mahal will become the new god of India over Roman Reigns. I call it. If Jinder Mahal beats Shinsuke Nakamura, he is the new god of India. But I doubt that's going to happen. Shinsuke Nakamura wins, holds that belt indefinitely, probably until WrestleMania. I don't know. Or I don't fucking know. Who cares? And then we got your main event, Fatal 4-Way, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman. This has the most variety to it. This has the most unlikely outcome to it. They could pull a complete swerve and Brock Lesnar retains. The most likely scenario is that somebody will pin someone that is not Brock Lesnar and win the title. What am I predicting? Samoa Joe makes Roman Reigns fall asleep and not answer the count. That's what I'm calling for. I'm calling for Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman to just decimate each other and then knock each other out, leaving Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe beating Roman Reigns to become the new Universal Champion. This is all based on gut feelings, what's the most predictable and all this other shit. So, to recap for you guys real quick, Tozawa beats Neville, New Day beats the Usos, Hardys and Jason Jordan beat the Miz, Taraj. Oh, man, sorry. Samoa Joe beats Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman. Naomi beats Natalya. Alexa Bliss beats Sasha Banks. Fucking Shinsuke Nakamura beats Jinder Mahal, becomes the new WWE Champion. AJ Styles beats Kevin Owens. And Randy Orton beats Rusev. Big Cass beats Big Show. Finn Balor beats Bray Wyatt. John Cena gets the win by DQ over Baron Corbin. And Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins defeat Sheamus and Cesaro. Those are my predictions. Fuck all you a-holes if you think that is going to be the greatest pay-per-view in the world, because there's like 3 matches on here I even give 2 remote shits about, and that's the Brock Lesnar match, the Jinder Mahal match, only because I want to actually see if Shinsuke Nakamura wins, and probably the best physical match is going to probably happen on the freaking card, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. Beyond that, fuck the rest of it, because I don't care. That's my predictions for SummerSlam 2017. And you know what? If you like to hit that thumbs up, if you didn't, fuck off. Give it a thumbs down. That's what you do on YouTube. You're a bunch of trolls anyway. And you know what? Fun times. So, that's what I have for you. I will see you guys later tonight. I will probably be playing some Overwatch. So check out for some Overwatching 4 coming up tonight on YouTube.com. I will see you guys later. And you know what? I've been putting this off for a long time. For a week and a half. It's getting done. One way or another, it's getting done this weekend. You are going to figure out why everybody hates Alabama. I've said I've been trying to do it. I've legit tried doing it multiple times. 5-6 times. I swear to God. Right here, look. Notes. On top of notes. On top of more notes. Okay? The info is here. Okay? It's getting done. I didn't take all that shit for nothing. It's happening. Okay? Season's 2 weeks away. We're getting it done. So look out for that for probably Sunday. We're going to shoot for Sunday. Look for that on Sunday. And you know what? Tune in Saturday morning. We're going to have something a little more, not as intrusive, something a little more personal. Something that's been bugging me for last week and a half. But if you want a tagline for what it's going to be about, nobody is born a racist. So, yeah, I've got to think piece on that. It'll be the return of The Last Point this Saturday. And we're gonna kick it off with a bang. We're gonna kick it off with some deep, heavy shit. I'm Jeremy Scott. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications when I upload, because shit. Shit happens. Make sure to comment below if you, and you know what, you tell me, who do you think is going to have the best match? What do you think is going to happen? What's going to be the OMG moment of SummerSlam 2017? The OMG moment last year? Randy Orton getting his fucking head caved in. So, you know what? What's going to be the OMG moment this year at SummerSlam 2017? Tell me what your favorite match is going to be. Tell me what you would expect to come of all this come Monday and Tuesday. And you know what? Let me know if you want me to go back to doing reviews of Raw and SmackDown. Fuck, comment. I can only do so much. I can't just keep pulling shit out of my ass. Tell me what you guys like. Tell me what you don't like. I don't fucking care. I'm going to do shit based on what you guys like and what you guys want. That's my job. That's my side job that I don't get paid for. But yes! So, just let me know. And like I said, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. And I will see you guys tonight for some Overwatching 4. And also, make sure to tune in to Saturday for the last point where we're going to discuss Hot Topics. Woo, yeah, Hot Topics! And make sure to tune in Sunday for Why Everybody Hates Alabama. And then we'll also have a SummerSlam review that will be going up Monday morning. So, till then, I'll see you guys later, and bye-bye. Have fun. I have better things to do. Peace out.